Timer's up. Okay. So, looks like everyone got a good start, got to talk about their topic a little bit, start thinking about where it's going or where it's not going. I see everyone has at least a nice short list of words to start to describe their topic. We're going to keep adding to that, so it'll help you with your research. Did anyone find talking to someone else not helpful? Great. Okay. I do find it really, really helpful. And it's not the only strategy you can use to start figuring out your topic and coming up with the words that go with it. What do you do when you don't know very much about a subject? Where do you start looking for information just in your life? Wikipedia? Yeah. Google, those kind of places. And I'll tell you, there's no shame in that. We all do it. But there's a very good reason why your instructors and your professors will probably not want you to use Wikipedia, at least for your research papers, okay? You can use it to look up the latest movie or, what did that actress do or, what's going on with that person. It's really fine. I don't care. I do it. But why would you not want to use Wikipedia for a school assignment? Yeah.
Because it's description and details written by other people, not professionals necessarily.
Awesome. Yeah. So the authorship, we're not quite sure who the author is sometimes, or maybe what their agenda is when they're writing what they're writing. What else about Wikipedia is a little hazy?
You can edit it, right?
Right. Anyone
You can go in and just edit it.
Anyone can edit it, so it's constantly changing. So the minute you look at it, it's different 5 minutes later. There's something else written there. You had a same thing? Okay. So I will tell you there are some good things about Wikipedia, though. What are the things you like about Wikipedia?
It's usually pretty good for just like a general sense of what the thing is that you're researching.
Okay, so it's easy to understand. It's got a
Quick
general
little-
overview.
And usually has like a topic about like anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you type in Google something and like nothing comes up. Like, oh, Wikipedia has a big difference.
In fact, it's a lot of times it's the first result under Google search, huh? Okay, so there are a couple other things in Wikipedia that are very helpful, and that's at the end. There's usually some links to some other resources that you can find, and it's a good general overview. Now, I'm going to tell you about this thing, and I know it sounds ancient and in the way, way old days. It was before Wikipedia, and we called it an encyclopedia. I know. I don't look that old, but I remember it, okay? So, the thing about encyclopedias, though, is that they are written by experts. The people who write encyclopedia entries are people who have somehow gotten a job there and proven that they have some expertise in that topic. So it's usually pretty reliable because it's gone through a publishing process. It's managed to get into print. They've established themselves as an expert. And it's a good place to find background. The other good thing about encyclopedias is that they will often start to use the vocabulary and the terminology that's being used by the people in that field. So even if you don't know a lot about a topic, you can start to figure out what words are being used by people who do research that topic, okay? So now, you're really lucky because UC Santa Cruz has a database with about 140 encyclopedias and other reference books, and you can search them all at once. You don't have to go out and get on the floor and open up dusty old encyclopedias like I used to have to. So I'm going to show you where that is. Back on our Writing 2 page, if you go down to Part 2, there's a link here for Gale Virtual Reference Library. If you go ahead and click on that, and then click one more time on Gale Virtual Reference Library, this is the place where you can start doing that research. You can start finding out background. So remember, this is just for your background information. This is to get you going on a topic that you don't know a lot about. You're going to find things in there that help you get going on your research. These aren't the scholarly articles that that Emily's asking for in your paper, but it's a way to get you to those scholarly articles, okay? So, just really quickly, I want to point out something that's really frustrating, and that's not my spelling. search and it doesn't quite come back with what you're expecting, there is this second box over here. You can use the word "and" to add another word to start narrowing down those results. But remember to uncheck this little box here that says "within these results." It will make your life a lot easier, okay? So again, I'm going to give you 4 minutes. I want you to go ahead and start thinking about those words that you use for your topic and start looking for encyclopedia entries that talk about your topic so that you can start adding words to your list that you discover in encyclopedia entries. Maybe they're words that you didn't know describe your topic, but that they're using, okay?